Hey, what's going on, everyone? Joe here, and we are back with a vengeance in Legionbound, an auto-battler roguelite that you guys really enjoyed. Y'all blew up the last video, and we're demanding I jump back in and see if we can't actually win a run. In fact, that video did so well, the developer added our characters into the game, so all the units I had in the last game now exist in Legionbound. We're going to jump back into adventure mode, but if you guys have not seen this game, I'm going to show you one of the most incredible things about it. There is a ton of units, a bunch that we haven't unlocked yet, but those units can evolve. There are over 400 different classes in this game. So if you like build synergy, build crafting, it is kind of overwhelming the amount of stuff you can do in this game. There's also two modes. We have not touched battle mode yet, but you can pick different stages, do different modifiers, and it's an endless survival, so you want to try to make the perfect build and see how far you can go. But right now, we're doing adventure. We've got ourselves a brand new squad, and we're going to see if we can't build up all the way to the boss and get ourselves a victory. So let's go. All right, fellas, before we jump into another exciting adventure, let's take a look at today's heroes, all right? First up, we've got Gohjangles, the swashbuckler. And so the thing about Gohjangles, this guy wants to take a beating. His passive is a counterattack, so whenever he's hit, he has a chance to counter. His ability is Quick Cut, strike one enemy in melee with a quick sword slash, and his ultimate is Grand Flourish. Front row heroes gain 50% chance to counterattack for 10 seconds. Next up, we got Go Freezy, and boy, let me tell you, this guy is ice cold, all right? He's got an aura, and so all allies in the aura gain increased magic damage. His ability is Frost Beam, strike one enemy with an icy ranged magical attack and grant a shield to the lowest health ally. And then his ultimate, Frost Shield, grant all heroes an icy shield. It prevents the next attack's damage and has a 50% chance to freeze the attacker, which seems kind of insane. I'm very excited about this one. Next up, we've got Go Fister. No one get any ideas, okay? He's named that because he is a brawler. He's great with his hands. His passive is High Guard, cannot be critically hit. His ability is Jab, strike one enemy with a physical melee punch, and his ultimate is Uppercut Combo, deal massive damage to one enemy. If it finishes them off, repeat. Each hit deals less damage, but it stuns. Of course, we've got Go Bro the Mercenary. And so the thing about Go Bro, this guy wants as much money as humanly possible. His passive is Get Paid. Dexterity increases based on gold carried, up to 100%. So the more money we're packing, the more damage Go Bro can deal out. His ability is Crossbow Shot, fire a bolt at one enemy from range, and his ultimate is Claim the Booty, fire an autocritical shot at an enemy. If it fells them, they drop extra gold. So not only does this guy run on money, he's going to get us some extra change too with his ultimate. Up next, we've got Go McStabbenheim. And so this guy is a duelist. He's very stabby as appointed by his two longswords. He's got honor in the duel. Always attack the same enemy. Each strike gains stacking stats until that enemy dies. His ability is Strike. Strike one enemy with a focused melee attack. And his ultimate is Piercing Strike. Strike a line of foes with a powerful thrust. Gains additional benefit from honor in the duel. Then last up, ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him. We got Phil the Cleric, okay? So Phil is back. He's left all of his friends to die in the previous run, and he is back for vengeance. And so he's got Penance. When hit, gain ultimate gauge. His ability is Heal Wounds. Heal the ally with the lowest hit points and remove poison. And his ultimate, probably my favorite ultimate in the game, is Divine Intervention. Heal all allies for 50% of their maximum health. If this would overheal, apply a shield. So these are today's unlucky heroes. We're going to see if we can't actually win a run here. There's also a few different things we can build. We've got the Mine. So if we build the Mine, we get one free random item after every battle. The Hunter's Lodge. Add one reroll to rewards. Or the Dojo. Heroes gain 15% additional dexterity and defense. I like the defense. I'm not sure how the dexterity is going to benefit us, but I've also never used these classes, the Gunslinger, the Monk, and the Samurai. We could also buy a few things. I do like the Thieves' Charm, so this item will give us a 2% chance to get some money whenever we hit an enemy with a physical attack. So I think I'm actually going to buy this. I'm going to buy this, and then I'm going to buy another Cleric. And so if we go to our roster, this other Cleric, sorry, your name is no longer Quaylen. Your name is now not Phil, because you'll never be him. All right, so let's run into a new stage. Deep Woods, Relaxed. Enemies enter with a shield, and we get one shop refresh. We've got the Dusty Canyon. This is medium difficulty right off the bat. We have 11 waves, one boss fight, but we get 3 items. I kind of like this option. Forgotten Temple, relaxed. Enemies enter with a shield again, and 1 common item. We're going to go for the Dusty Canyon. This will be a pretty tough first fight, but if we can get through this, I feel like that's going to bode really well for the run. All right, boys, let's pause up. Let's dust up that formation. We've got Phil. We've got not Phil. Go Freezy right behind. And I'm thinking we get Gohjangles right here, too. Go McStabbenheim. Go Fister. And then Go Bro. You're all by yourself here. We need to make sure everyone is in Go Freezy's range. Otherwise, they won't get that shield benefit. And if we spread them out a little bit, that will protect them from AoE attacks, which could honestly stomp us. So I feel like this is a pretty good setup. I'm actually really happy you guys enjoyed this game so much because I had a ton of fun with it, and I feel like we barely scratched the surface on what you can actually do. I mean, there's 2 whole modes, and all we've done so far is adventure mode. I mean, of course, the whole 400 clashes thing kind of helps out, too. And I think early on, with 2 clerics, we should be fine, because we should be able to heal the damage output the enemies have. I've never used this Magic Knight either. I'm kind of excited to see how he turns out. Same with the Mercenary. If this guy can get his ultimate a bunch, we're going to go for whatever items give us fast ult gain. So hopefully he can just get us stacks and stacks and stacks of money. One thing I really want to do with this game, though, that I feel like is against the whole design, because you can get a massive army. You can fill up every single slot on this battlefield. I want to see if you can do a run with like 5 team members and get really attached to them. Just like lean on items, skill ups, things like that. Just have like the beefiest, strongest team. Because I know it's a completely different genre, but one of my favorite games of all time, XCOM. I love XCOM. I love Darkest Dungeon. And in Legionbound, just letting me name my characters and get attached to them is a massive win. Even if, you know, eventually we have like 50 of them. All right, so far so good. The boss should show up soon. We can also speed it up a little bit. I like to go slow in the beginning just so we can see what's happening. But now we get 3 bosses, the Lizard Folk Guards and the Lizard Folk Champion. All right, come on, guys. You got this. You all pretty much have full health, so I'm not really worried. I think 2 clerics was a very strong start, especially with someone that can shield us and then someone that can make everyone up front counter. We're also getting synergy experience for Go Fister already, so he's going to evolve. That's one thing we have to look at. We have to see everyone's synergy. One thing I learned about this game, even if 2 units are the same class, they're going to have different stats. So you want to make sure when you're hiring someone, you look at their stats to make sure they're going to line up for what you want out of this guy. Because like a cleric, he's designed to get hit as much as possible. But if you don't have a ton of constitution or a ton of defense, they're going to go down really fast. Nice divine intervention. Yeah, we got this in the bag. Speed it up. And then we got a few more waves to deal with after this. I think the waves keep coming while you're fighting the bosses, but it doesn't go down until you knock the bosses out. All right, 1 left. Nice, okay. And there we go. Good job, fellas. Gohjangles, most valuable hero. You did 1.5k damage. Yo, go McStabbenheim. How'd you do 3,000 damage? What, 21 kills? 22 DPS? Why are you not most valuable? That's insane. Not Phil. You're not really doing a good job, man. Only 98 healing. You gotta get on his level. Okay, so now we're gonna get a ton of items out of this, which I am quite excited about. Let's see. Magic heroes gain more XP. I feel like I want to stack up on this Thief's Charm, because that's more money overall, which will help us snowball. More strength is nice too, but I'm going to go for the money. More money, less problems. Protector's Shield. Defense heroes gain more XP. Strength heroes gain 5% extra XP, or the Plate Armor. All heroes gain 10% defense. This is a no-brainer. If I can benefit everybody, I'm going to do that every time. I think I'm going to grab it again. All heroes gain 10% strength. Let me look at my squad, okay? Let me look at my squad. You do strength, you do magic, you do strength, you do dexterity, you do strength. Yeah, it would make sense. It would make sense, but I'm going to go for more survivability right now because I don't want to lose any friends. So now we should probably build something. A random item, more defense, or more rerolls. Let me see the options here. So Dusty Canyon, this is tricky. Enemies have a 10% chance to be burn infused, but we get 2 heroes. Enemies enter with a shield, 2 more heroes. This is a shop refresh and some extra money. I don't think I really like that, though. I think I'm going to go to the Forgotten Temple, where they have a shield, but that's fine. That means they absorb 1 hit of damage. Another Thief's Charm. Even more money? I kind of want to get that, but what I want more than anything is a rogue. So let's see. Your dexterity is 45. Your dexterity is 63. Holy crap. Yeah, okay. Moon Knight, you're coming with me. Thief's Charm, we're going to buy that too. And now we've got enough money to build something. So I'm thinking we go ahead and build I want to build the mine for the items, but the dojo for the defense going into a tricky area. No, let's do the mine so we can start getting loot. And then we're going to jump into the Forgotten Temple. I think we'll be okay. All right, we got our squad. Literally everybody is a frontliner. And we might need a little bit more healing or sustainability. I'm not happy with how our health is looking right now. This is going to be rough. We'll have to bank on definitely getting some well-timed Divine Intervention. I also think not having a spell early on makes it really rough because there's not much you can do as the admin. You just kind of watch and hope your guys can win. But that's fine. We're blasting through the waves. We've got the plate armor. We've got extra money. Claim the booty. That was pretty poorly timed, but that's okay. Piercing strike. No, the healing's keeping up. Phil is very close to having his ultimate. Flurry of Knives. I really feel the Rogue is probably the best character in the game. Not by himself, but if you build around him and really pump him up, he's going to do some insane things. I also like him because if we look at him and we look at the glossary, he learned synergy from Duelist. So because we already have Go McStabbenheim, this Rogue will be able to evolve into his next form, which is something we really have to think about whenever we grab new units. We have another Divine Intervention about to pop. There's Frost Shield, so this will freeze them. So he's frozen. He's frozen. That actually worked really well, especially the bigger the team, giving them all Frost Shield. I clench every single time there's a bunch of mages, though, because I know we just don't have what it takes to have the magic defense to survive, which is mostly what this area is. How are we looking, guys? Go Fister, you're all right. You leveled up. It looks like when they level up, they heal. I didn't realize that. Two more waves. Knock out the grannies. It's okay. They're on their way out anyway. They deserve it. I'm kidding, guys, okay? Call your grandmas. Tell them you love them. Nice. Okay, this wasn't bad. This was not bad. I was very concerned. But, of course, the Rogue that we just got, what did I say? It's not fair. He's a Marvel superhero, okay? He's stealing all the glory. How can we compete? All right, Moon Knight, adventure stats. You have been here for one fight, and you almost have the most DPS for the entire adventure compared to everybody else. Okay, all right, well, I'm telling you guys, the Rogue is insane. All right, 563, that's good money for me. So I've never used you. What can you do? Mark target. Deal even more bonus damage to marked enemies. Shard strike. Hurl a magical shard at one enemy with a ranged attack, inflicting marked. So anyone with marked suffers an additional 25% damage. Mark the highest health enemy with a reverberation rune. When they are hit, they emit a damaging burst. So whenever they're hit, they're going to hurt everyone nearby. That's pretty cool, actually. You're magic, which means if I pair you up with Go Freezy, you'll get some extra damage. I'm thinking I'm going to go for you. We also have the Smith. I've never seen the Smith. Aura. Allies in range gain increased strength. I like that too. Strike one enemy and briefly increase the defense of the front outline ally. And then Anvil Drop. Drop a huge anvil on a group of enemies, applying armor break and having a chance to stun. Okay, Looney Tunes. All right, we're going to grab you because I want some magic damage. Stop offering me rogues. I feel like I need a wizard too, so we're more balanced. So let's grab a wizard. And what do we want to do? We can hire a smith. That will make me kind of happy. And there's a spell we can grab, Entangle. Teaches the Entangle spell. Heroes gain 3% action gauge on critical hit. I like that too, but let's get the smith. Let's go ahead and get the Assassin's Charm. Take a step back. We're going to build something. We're going to build the dojo for that extra defense. And I got some more money. We could hire somebody else. I do enjoy the warrior because they're so self-reliant. They've got grit, so they regenerate health slowly over time, which makes them a pretty good tank. But we don't need a tank. We don't need a tank. We need more people in the back line. So let's get an archer. All right, cool. The squad grows. What do we got? Minus 10% waves, but a boss. That's 2 more free heroes. Man, they keep pounding us with free heroes. Enemies have 10% thorns. I'm not going to touch that. This is only 6 waves. Enemies have a 10% chance to be doom infused. We get 4 skill nodes, 1 uncommon item, and 2 common items. This is a challenge difficulty. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one. I don't know why this game makes me so cowardly. I'm going to go ahead and do... I want all those items. How many items do we have? We got a decent amount. The skill nodes are great, too. Skill nodes are game changers. I just don't know what Doom Infused is. If I go to the menu and I hit the glossary, can we look at status effects? Oh, I'm so smart. What the heck does Doom do? Where's Doom? Besides, fight the Fantastic Four. I don't know why I'm quoting so much Marvel today. Characters afflicted with this status have 25% less maximum health and receive 25% less healing. That's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. That's not nearly as bad. All right, let's go ahead and do the Dusty Canyon. We need to do some organization here, though. Let's get my clerics up front. Got my archers in the back. I want my mage to get a little bit further up so he gets the magic boost from you. Same with the artificer. Let's pop you right there. We got to get the smithy here, too, because you give bonus strength. So we got to get everybody in this range. I'm just a little concerned because if we get hit by an AoE strike, we're kind of boned. We're kind of boned. Might as well pop you up here, too. Yeah, let's just group everybody up. All right, let's roll. So far, it doesn't seem too bad. We got naked pigmen. I guess they're not that naked. He's got a little napkin covering his junk. At least he's conscientious. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. I don't like how McStabbenheim's health is getting so far down. Same with Fister. You guys are getting healed up, though, so that's okay. But I don't want you guys to drop dead before I realize. So we're going to keep it at this speed. Because this game will surprise you, man. You think everyone's okay. Then you get dealt 1,000 damage. Especially the more units you buy early on. Because they split all the experience. So we're not going to have super tanky units if we keep picking up the pack. All right, there's only 1 wave left. I still don't have a spell. I got to get a spell next time. I have to. Just so I can help out in situations like this. Nice! Okay, well-timed ults. We actually knocked someone with Claim the Booty, and we got a ton of money. All right, boys. That was worth it. Now we're going to have so many items and skill nodes. Wow, Frostborn. 20 assists? What the hell? I was unfamiliar with your game, man. No wonder you're a champion of the ancients. You're not Phil, though. 2.9k healing. Okay. So much money. 782. Now, defense heroes gain extra XP. All heroes gain 10% strength. All heroes gain magic. I feel like we got to go for the strength because I have so many people that work with that right now. Magic heroes gain XP. All heroes gain strength. Strength heroes gain XP. We'll do more strength. I don't like specializing one side to receive more experience than the others because it's going to really shoehorn me in one specific direction. So I tend to avoid that. This is the Entangle spell, but I don't love that one. All heroes have a chance to counter when attacked, or all heroes gain 10% healing. Let's go for healing. Backline heroes gain 5% magical block chance. All heroes get a 10% boost to defense. Damage against full health enemies increased by 5%. Man, we're going to be unkillable. Give me defense. Critical hits do more damage. All heroes get more dexterity. All heroes get more strength. Strength. I like dexterity. We just don't have enough units that scale off of it. Physical damage dealt increased by 5%, but magic damage dealt goes down. Damage dealt to single targets increased by 4%, or all heroes gain 5% increased evasion. I feel like that's going to be better overall for all of us. Dexterity heroes can crit more often. Frontline heroes gain 5% physical block chance. I mean, we are kind of loaded on the front line right now. All right, give me quick guard. Yeah, so skill nodes change a lot. They're super worth it. Now, I could build something else or upgrade what we've got. We got to start getting dexterity heroes, especially with the dojo here. So what's the monk do? A quick-moving martial artist that attacks faster than the enemy can react, hitting pressure points to lock them down. Your passive is deflect. Deflect ranged physical attacks. Strike one enemy with a flurry of blows. Has a chance to stun for 2 seconds. That's your basic ability? That's kind of crazy. Your ultimate is stun 10 to 15 enemies? Okay. You might just put Go Fister to shame. All right, you're joining us. Welcome in. Another Thief's Charm if I want even more money. I think that might be a good idea, but let me look at what else we're going to grab. I'm not going to worry about building or upgrading anything, but if we do upgrade the mine, that means we get 2 random items after each battle. And the item we get, I don't think it's actually shown to us. I think it just pops into our inventory. So I'm not sure what we ended up getting, because you don't pick it. All right, let's keep expanding our squad. Let's get you, and let's get ourselves a warrior. Your strength is 184. Yours is 188. But this guy is massively tanky. He's got a ton of constitution, ton of defense. All right. Welcome in, my guy. Now, where are we going? Rare items and skill nodes. Boss idol. I think that's a really strong item. I still don't know what keystone skills are. But also, looking at the longer waves so we can get more money is not a bad idea. Enemies have a 10% chance to be doom-infused. It's challenge difficulty. But we get a boss idol, which might be really good, and free heroes. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, boys. Wow, this is a mess. This is a mess. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. I know we've got to definitely get some people in our back line. We have to get the back shots going or we'll never survive. Okay, your defense is decent. Trying to decide if you should be in the front or the back. Probably the back. All right, let's go ahead and move you back. We're going to keep you in range of Go Freezy, who's right in the middle. Go Freezy, you stand next to the smith. Let's rotate around. Go Fister. We got our mage. We got both clerics up front. Okay. This looks just as congested as the last time. But you know what? I feel better because I did it. So we got 11 long waves to go. If we start to see mushrooms, I need to panic. Oh, man, we got mushrooms. But we're going to kill them fast. We're going to kill them fast. Because they shoot poison bombs. And they poison everybody. And I still don't have a spell. Joe, come on. You have to get a spell. You're being stupid. Oh, yeah. We're taking some damage right now. You go back. Let's move you guys around. I don't want to lose the monk I literally just got. Let's move you here. Keep you up front. Keep the rogue up front as well. Let's move the duelist back. I need you to go a little bit further back so you can hit the mages. Let's move you back here too. This isn't the front line. No, it's not. You can tell by the color. You got dark blue and then light blue. All right, give me a second to recuperate. We need a divine intervention. If we can luck out with one. They're about halfway. So we got to hold. Piercing strike. Nice. Get the money. Get the money. Phil? Not Phil? Anyone want to step up right now? Your friends aren't looking too good. No, they're okay. They're okay. I'm being a worrywart. The mark is insane. I actually really like that class. Yeah, there we go. We got a divine intervention going off. There is a lot of poison stacking. But we're okay. Nice. Only 6 waves left. But the money is skyrocketing right now. We're going to have a huge payday. There's so many enemies now. Frost shield. Perfect. Oh, that's so good. Grand Flourish is okay. It just makes all of them able to counterattack for 10 seconds. Doesn't get me as excited as some of the other ultimates, because it's definitely not a game changer. That is, though. Uppercut combo? You knocked everybody out. I feel like this has insane potential. Deal massive damage to one enemy. If it finishes them off, you repeat it. So if we can time this perfectly on the small guys, I feel like he can clear an entire screen. He can fist everybody at once. A true hero. I'm too scared to speed it up. Even though there's nothing I can do. I can't grab the enemy and shake them. Oh, we got evolutions. Look at you guys. What did you become? You're a boxer now. Okay. So now you've got the 1-2 punch. Strike one enemy twice with devastating punches, leaving them open to critical hits. So they're off balance and will automatically be critical hit? That's crazy good. What about you? Your snapshot? High alert. When a new enemy appears, gain 5% action gauge instantly. Rapid shot. Fire a rapid volley of arrows at 2 to 3 arrows at random enemies. Wow. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. That is exciting. You are still MVP. Okay, 32 assists. Marking is useful. Marking is useful. Who's got the most DPS overall, though? Yeah, Moon Knight. Is anyone surprised? Go McStabbenheim is up there, though. Same with Gohjangles. The counters must be doing a lot of work for you. All right, pay up. Give me the money. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I knew that was worth it. Now we get a free unit. Do I want to keep marking? I feel like at this point, we might need some more healing to keep up with the enemy load. So I'm going to grab this cleric. Now, what are these? Synergy heroes are stronger. Ascended heroes are slightly weaker. Interesting. So whenever they get their first evolution, they're stronger, but their final evolution will not be as strong. Enemies might run away when hurt. Fleeing enemies grant no XP. All heroes gain plus 50% thorns. Strength and magic reduced by 10%. That's plus 50% thorns, right? So does that scale off of thorns they already have? Which means Idol of Pain wouldn't really do much for me. I'm thinking Idol of False Gods. The Ascensions will still be exciting because they will be stronger, but we're going to get a big mid-game boost. So let's do this. Okay. What can we buy right now? The heroes are still really cheap. What does a gunslinger do? A quick-handed shooter who unleashes his revolver after reloading and punishes marked targets with a relentless fire. Okay, Arthur Morgan. After charging, action gauge generation surges for 6 attacks, then slumps. Okay, interesting. Shoot 1 enemy with a physical ranged attack, and then high noon. Okay, mark all enemies. Immediately reload and refill action gauge. Mark all enemies? Okay, all right. Come on in. On kill, restore 5% HP. Invulnerability spell. So this will allow me to make my units invulnerable. So I'm going to grab that. I wasn't super sold on the monk. They almost died last time, so I'm okay with that. But I'm going to get this blood-soaked charm. We got another random item. But since I have so many stacks... Oh, it is. The Amulet of Deflection. We have a 10% increased chance to block magical damage. That's not bad. That is not bad. I don't really care too much about the Hunter's Lodge. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this dojo for more defense and dexterity. I'm going to upgrade the mine because it's cheap and we get a free item. So I think that's a good setup. I really, you know, even though we've got GoBro that does more damage with money, having just him with that effect does not motivate me to want to save my money. I feel like I want to just buy another unit. So why don't we go ahead and grab Shadowheart. Damn, Shadowheart, what happened? You're looking a little different. You're bald and you got a beard. Man, times are not great for you. Lizelle was better anyway. All right, Shadowheart, come on. Jump in, jump in. Plus 20% waves. We get a rare item. We get a keystone skill. Hero healing reduced by 10%. 20% chance of tough waves. 4 skill nodes and a new building blueprint. We do need a building blueprint. We do. 20% chance of tough waves. I don't know what tough waves are. I kind of want to go to the Dusty Canyon just for the extra enemies and the rare item. I don't know if that's going to be worth it in the long run. Also, we could just build this Hunter's Lodge. We have the money for it. We'll do that. Okay. Just so we get the rerolls on rewards. All right, we're going to go for the Forgotten Temple. We're going to get the building blueprint and skill node because I can't build anything else, right? We need building blueprints. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's upgrade the Hunter's Lodge so I have another reroll. And I think that's some money well spent. That's some money well spent. We've got invulnerability. Shield heroes from all damage. It is a small bubble, though. It is a very small bubble. So we want to pack these guys with intent, all right? Clerics! Where are you at, Shadowheart? Get up here. Move you guys. We have a row of clerics ready to take a beating and give us divine intervention. We're going to put the warrior up here, too. So since you really just boost magic, I shouldn't have you up front. We should put the smith up here. I just don't want you to get killed before I realize it because it feels like the damage is really evenly split to everyone that's in this blue area, right? So I don't want to put you too far up. All right, let's move you back. I'm going to micromanage this every single time. All right, I think this is fine. We'll watch your health. We'll see how you look. Okay, not too bad. Joe, I don't think you realize your own strength. You are obliterating these guys. I don't think you realize your own strength, man. No one's dying. Health is looking good. I think the 4 clerics was a pretty smart decision. Could you have a team of just like 50 clerics? It'd probably be too difficult to roll that many, but they're not bad at all. Gunslinger, you're also getting synergy experience. What is your partner? I don't know who it is. Maybe I won't know until you actually synergize. Yeah, this is easy. We're in the clear. Let's speed it up. Cut through all these guys. I might as well just like, there you go. You got a bubble. It costs 60 mana. Might as well not just sit on mana, right? Here you go, another bubble. Claim the bounty. No, I said it the real way this time. I'm no longer engagement farming. Claim the booty. Yo, go Fister. Go figure, man. Wow, look at you. You're fisting all the guys. That's impressive. How much damage? 27.5k? You must have had a really well-timed ult, my guy. That was nice. Okay. Give me the money. We got a chapter house blueprint. Heroes gain a 2% chance to counterattack. Magic defense. Well, I'm afraid of magic damage all the time, so I'm going to grab this. Defense heroes gain thorns. See, this is what we would need before we grab that idol, right? Dexterity-based heroes get a speed boost. Or all heroes get a boost to dexterity. We'll do improved agility, so everyone gets it. All heroes get a 10% boost to defense. Keep everybody alive. Strength heroes gain 10% excess action gauge on kill. Huh. It's not bad. I don't have a lot of strength heroes, though. Defense heroes gain thorns. I don't think... One thing we have to be really careful of before we pick something, even though you think they really lean on that stat, you have to see exactly what their classification is. So, like, Gohjangles is a defense hero. But Go Freezy, right? Oh, you're a defense hero, too. I mean, I kind of expected that. The Clerics, they're magic heroes. So it'd be really nice if they had thorns, but they're not going to get that boost. What's the Smith? Strength hero. Yeah, see? So you gotta understand exactly what's going on there. I'm going to go ahead and do Kill Frenzy. I could have rerolled that, too. We have the rerolls for a reason, right? But that is fine. What is this new building we've got? We have the Chapter House. 5% additional XP. And then we get a Knight, Paladin, and Priest. Ooh, the Priest? We don't have a shop refresh, though. Ah, okay. That's fine. Thief's Charm for some more cash. Heroes gain 5% increased chance to block physical damage. I don't love the heroes we've got in the store right now. Let me look at our paths. Enemies have a 10% chance to be curse infused. We got 10% waves, 1 boss. This gives us 2 free heroes and a keystone skill. Still don't know what that is. This might be the time to find out. Because the other paths, just some items. Doom infused and curse infused sounds like a bad time. What does curse do? Because we know what Doom does. Let's see, curse. All stats reduced by 15%. Also not terrible. Not terrible. I wouldn't want it comboed with Doom, though, because that seems like a death sentence. I think we're going to go to the Deep Woods. We'll have a boss fight, but we'll be all right. Now, do we want to upgrade the dojo, maybe? For more dexterity and defense? We could. Let's buy this wizard. You synergize with the druid. We'll buy this. And we'll go ahead and level up the dojo. We really are just splitting our focus. We're not leaning on one specific stat. Okay, this is harsh. It's not very hard. We got it. All right, boys. Let's move you up a little bit because we want you to be in range of the Go Freezy Magic Boost Extravaganza. All right, we're fine. I think we're okay. Let's run it. Let's slow it down a little bit so I can see if I need to invulnerable-ize someone. That's not a word. Oh! Gohjangles! I did not realize. I was too busy trying to make up words. And you died. Oh, man. Gohjangles, you've been here since the beginning. What happened? I should have given him the invulnerable. Gohjangles Stabenheim's not looking too great either. Holy mackerel, man. Can we get a divine healing, please? Let's move you back. How are we looking health-wise? We looking okay? We got mushrooms, man. We got mushrooms. I hate the mushrooms. Let's split you guys up a little bit. The clerics, they all stand at attention point, though. They don't get to move. Go Fister. I want you to be by the smith, though, if we can get that working. Monk, you got enough health. Get in there. Let's move you right here. It's gonna be harder to give you guys the shield now. Frost shield, nice. Nick Stabenheim almost has his synergy and will drop. So what is yours? Fencer. Always attacks the same enemy. Each strike gains stacking stats until that enemy dies. Oh, Pierce now gets the benefit of honor in the duel. Gotcha, that's cool. Man, I don't know how Gohjangles died so suddenly. What a bummer. You will be missed, my friend. Now everyone's doing fine. We caught up. Dude, so many ults. Goblin unlocked in the glossary. For a second, I thought I unlocked a goblin to like fight with me. I got very excited. Spore Lord, here we go. Let's go ahead. Make you guys invulnerable. Just pop it every chance we get. We have Ascensions building up now, too, which is great for us. Nice. Mushroom stomped. And we got a ton of money. I don't think we can get another swashbuckler. Oh, it's so sad. I'm sorry, Gohjangles. I let you down, man. I let you down. You did so much work for us. Adventure stats? Where you at? Yeah, 62.8k damage. Gohjangles Stabenheim, what the hell is happening? How have you gotten so strong? How have you gotten so good? I guess because they're now so densely packed that he's able to stab through them with his ult. That's working pretty well for him. I could re-roll this. Let's re-roll this. Samurai. Okay, disciplined executioner who targets weak defenses and ends fights instantly with precise finishing blows. Always targets the enemy with the lowest defense. Strike the enemy with the lowest defense with a measured melee cut. Instantly kill the 3 lowest health enemies. Against bosses, deal 25% of their maximum health instead. Oh my god. All right, come on. Come on in, Bone Weaver. Paladin. A holy defender who fortifies nearby allies. Strike with blessed steel and shields the vanguard from harm. Okay, so allies in range gain increased defense and magic defense. Strike one enemy in melee with physical and magical power. Then minor heal the lowest health ally. So you're a healer. Grant all allies a temporary shield and heal them slightly. All right, come on. Join the party. Counterattack, deal 75% more damage. You're going to give me that right after Gohjangles dies? It's terrible. All right, HP regen. Defense heroes are 10 times more likely to be targeted before other hero types. I like that. 10 times seems kind of dramatic. But I'm going to go for HP regen. All right, we're at Brutal now. We got a few areas to go before we get to the boss. This has 2 boss fights. 2 free heroes, 2 skill nodes, and another boss idol. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think we might end up going there. I'm happy we don't have the crazy modifiers. The bosses, to me, don't seem that scary. Although that's going to be like famous last words. Oh, you can get a synergy hero right off the bat from doing the Lost Caverns here. It's 17 total waves. So we'll end up getting a ton of cheddar from that. On kill, restore 5% HP. Teach the chain lightning spell. We still don't have shop rerolls, which sucks. So I can only spend so much. All right, well then we're going to buy both of these units. We're going to go ahead and buy chain lightning. We might buy everything here. And I'm going to level up. I can't afford that, but we can afford the chapter house. We can get 3 random items. We level up the chapter house again. That's even more XP. So I think that's worth it. Rare item, common item, and a synergy hero. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't know if I love the boss idols because they have such a dramatic trade-off. All right, gang. We have so many people now. We have so many people. Okay, how are we looking? What does your aura do? Allies in range suffer reduced debuff duration. Okay, so we want to keep you at the back, though, because you can't really take a punch. You're a magic hero. Your speed is slow. We know you're a tank, and you can give people increased defense and magic defense, and you can also heal. So we probably want you towards the front. We're going to surround you with clerics. This is such a mess. This is such a mess. All right, we want to go Freezy. This is still front line, so that's good. The Smith isn't that exciting for me. I feel like it's great with Go McStabbenheim and Go Fister, but it doesn't really benefit the clerics much because they don't do a lot of damage. They're a magic hero. You don't need to be up front. I don't know why you're up there. And the mages, you need to be in range down here. So you're getting the boost. Arthur Morgan, you just keep hanging out, man. Okay. This should be okay. This should be okay. I'm worried about the mushrooms. The ants also do fire damage. So I'm going to go ahead. Can I do this while paused? I cannot. So let's load up. Invulnerability. Let's slow it down a little bit just to see how this fight's going. So I know exactly if we need to change some formations. Because we got a lot of waves to go through here. I like the idea of just popping this invulnerability as soon as it's ready, though, just to reduce the load of healing. But I think this is going to start to get pretty tough. Although we've got some insane sustainability. I wonder if it's coming from this guy, this paladin. All right, cleric. Oh, you got your synergy. Mender. So what do you synergize with? The paladin. That was huge for us. So all of my clerics, man, of course I upgraded Shadowheart. Where's Phil, man? All right. So now you've got Cure. Heal the ally with the lowest hit points and remove all negative status effects. So instead of just healing poison, you heal all status effects, which is nice. We're about to be pretty busted. Now, sir, you are a Rite. Ruined Mark. Conjure a shard at one enemy and apply Runic Mark, a stronger version of Mark. Okay, so just a stronger Mark. I'm not complaining, though. That's super nice. Piercing Strike. Claim the booty. Divine Intervention. I'm just looking at those synergies, man. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the opportunity. All right, Mr. Wizard. What do you synergize with? A Druid. Okay. So now you have Ice Storm. Blast an area with a Chilling Storm, having a chance to stun or outright freeze them. I gotta say, fellas, feeling pretty good about our odds. Feeling pretty good. We're doing this for Gohjangles right now. Everything we do is for him. Did not know who I synergized, but I have Ascension. Okay. We need to do... I was hoping we can synergize with certain heroes that are the same stats, like maybe 2 dex or 2 strength. So I'm going to wait. They might have to be a synergy hero before we can ascend them. But then we're just wasting experience, right? Experience that we can get. So why don't we grab Iron Runner and Night Whisper? Because not only do you mark, you both have similar traits when it comes to that. Okay. Now what can you do? Marking Reflex. Deal even more damage to marked enemies. When a new enemy appears, gain 5% action gauge instantly, which I think is going to be great because that's going to allow them to get this mark. Mark the highest HP enemy. Hits trigger damaging burst waves. Strike up to 25 enemies. Hits automatically crit. Attack an enemy and apply runic mark. Ability can hit up to 3 targets. I think we're cooking. I think we're cooking with this. Get some invulnerability. Good frost shield. We're not even halfway through this, man. We're not even halfway through this. Let's speed it up a little bit because I think we're okay. Get another right. Looney Tunes anvil. Get it out of here, man. Wait, hold on. Someone's not looking too good. The Smith, you're all right. You're at half health. But I think we're about to get some divine interventions in here. Okay. Just making sure. It's a little worried for a second. Get some invulnerability going on. Just touch random people in the middle. All right. Samurai, you are now a ninja. Okay, shuriken. Throw 3 shurikens at the weakest enemy. Gain 1/3 action gauge on kill. 1/3? Okay, and then instantly kill the 3 lowest health enemies? Wait a second, that seems like that could be broken. All right, guys, we got to keep the momentum up because we're starting to get stacked on right now. Starting to get stacked. There we go. Finish him off. This is the beefiest run we've had. I'm talking enemies and me. We're all beefcakes. Oh! Yes! Give me more. The brambles? They're all slowed now? High noon? They're all marked? All right, boys. Enjoy some invulnerability. You deserve it. You've earned it. Okay, who's next? You're next. Dude, we're so strong. We're so strong. And also, look at the money we got. I really do think the meta is going into the longer stages. Just so you have more time to get experience, more time to get money. Yeah, the threat level's higher, but if you build your team right, you've got the survivability. Plus, we're getting progress already towards a 2nd Ascension. So we got 1 this fight, and we're going to be halfway to the next one. I want to wager I'm already stronger now than I was at the end of my last run. All right, a few waves left. These guys are tanky, man. 15,000 health nearly. Some of them more. 16.5k. Frost shield. Freeze them all. All right, let's get a little bit of invulnerability going on down here. I want to see what the priest does because we haven't grabbed them yet. And they come from the same spot as that paladin. That move is so stupid. All right, 1 wave left. Holy crap, we're rich. And I still don't have shop rerolls. So I'm just going to upgrade buildings is all we can really do. But hey, you know, go bro strong. He's going to enjoy all this money we can't spend. All right, boys. That was fantastic. 116 assists. Seems pretty good. Okay, all right. It's not bad. Bishop or Spellblade. That was a Spellblade. A durable frontline fighter who steadily regenerates health and cuts down foes with sweeping melee strikes. So this is an upgrade of just the straight-up warrior. I can't see what his new ability is because it takes me to warrior. The Bishop is the healer, a protective support who amplifies recovery and blessings, keeping allies empowered longer and healed more effectively. Allies in range receive more healing and buffs last longer. Blesses 1 to 3 allies, increasing their stats for a short duration. Blesses all allies, protecting them and increasing their stats for a short duration. You're not bad. I'm going to go for you, but let's look at your stats. Because we probably want you to be able to take a little bit of a beating. Your stats are actually very, very similar. The only difference is dexterity here. You've got more dexterity. So we'll grab you. And we're going to do more defense. How many of those do we have? I only got 2, but we got some good boosts through the skill notes as well. Increase action gauge by 1% when an enemy dies. All heroes gain 10% max HP, or the haste spell. I'm going to go for the Amulet of Bloodthirst, so we can get ultimates even faster. Now, we can't build anything. We need another blueprint. But let's go ahead and spend our money, because we can. And we've got synergy heroes already just in the shop, which is nice. Heroes gain 10% increased chance to block magical damage. I will take that. Get a priest. Get a mender. So the knight, a resilient frontliner who shrugs off physical blows and rallies the vanguard into quick action. Has a 25% increased chance to block physical attacks. Strike 1 random enemy with a melee sword attack. Grant all front row heroes haste, increasing their action gauge generation for a short duration. I'm down for that. Now, what do I want to upgrade? I mean, we can upgrade most of this. Let's do the dojo for sure. It's way too expensive to upgrade that again. And that's all I can really afford. I can't upgrade another building that makes sense besides the Hunter's Lodge, which is more base rerolls. So I think I'm going to just hire this ranger, spend all my money on that. Okay, common item, synergy hero, building blueprint. That will give us our last building slot. 4 shop refreshes. So we could actually go through it and buy what I want. But the cost of items in the shop is now getting so expensive that I don't think I would get enough money to warrant doing that. I'm thinking I want to go to the Dusty Canyon, get a synergy hero, get a blueprint, get 1 common item. It's got 13 waves too, so it's a little bit longer. All right, let's rock it. Let's rock it, gang. There's so many of you. All right, so you've got, there's so many auras. You've got a Bless aura. So let's pop you up. There's another priest right in the middle, the bishop. Okay, fellas. I'm just going to trust that you guys are strong now because it looks like you're strong now. We're obliterating these waves. And we're really not even losing health. We're not even losing health, man. I wish Gohjangles could have been here to see this. But that's something I'll never live down. No synergies, not for a minute. But by the time we have this next Ascension, we should have a ton of options. All right, let's go ahead and just do an invulnerability. There we go. Synergy. You're a Templar now. So you bless nearby allies with a small heal. Instead of healing 1 person, you heal multiple. And you are the bishop. You are now a stalwart. Strike one enemy with a melee sword attack and apply armor break. Okay. And we've got ourselves another snapshot. Only 2 more waves to go. This is definitely the play. Because now when we get to the final boss, everyone is going to be synergized. They might not have Ascensions yet, but remember, I've got the idol that makes my synergies even stronger. So that just clicked with me. That makes it really worthwhile. We might not want to do Ascension as much. 118 assists, my guy. Let's look at the healing. Not Phil. You've done a lot. Let's look at this one specific battle, though. 20k, 24, 21. Okay. We've got the Arcane Academy. Not nearly as much money this time around. So the Axeman, you've got to be an evolution of the Lumberjack, yeah. Deal more damage based on the target's current HP, but you can't crit. Chop one enemy with a heavy physical melee attack, and deal a massive amount of damage based on the target's max HP. I feel like I actually want to get another Knight. So we've got more actual tanks up front. We can get more plate armor. We are unstoppable. More magic and magic defense. I'm going to buy that. 150 for more magic defense. That is cheap. That is great. Heroes gain a 10% increased chance to block magical damage. Rod of Healing is 10% more healing overall. I want that. I'll take this. We're going to buy all you guys. Mender. Paladin. Can't afford the Druid, but I'm not missing much. That's the one I'm probably the least excited for. And we can upgrade the Arcane Academy multiple times. So now we've got 45% increased magic and magic defense, which is nuts. Nuts, man. We're unstoppable. Common items 2. Synergy Hero 1. Shop refreshes 3. This is 13 waves, though. Not enough time to get a ton of cash. And we'd have to deal with enemies having thorns, which I don't want. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Deep Woods. This is brutal, so we have tough waves, but I think we're okay. I think we'll be able to handle this, and we get a synergy hero out of it. All right, do we have any sense to this at all? Is there any sense? It is interesting. It puts the clerics in the back, even though they're designed to want to get hit for their ultimate. You're in the front line. I don't want that. You're in a good spot. Just going to do a quick little peek through here. Yeah, most of you guys are set up properly. We don't have a lot of people for the back line. I might want to make sure we pick some more units that can cruise back here. Let's slow it down just so we can look. Make sure we're not getting overwhelmed. Because if casualties start flying, we're going to lose everything we built up. Yeah, I don't think anyone else is getting synergy. I don't know who you synergize with, Mr. Gunslinger. I think you're the only person. And the Mercenary. Both of them are not. Of course, there's still plenty of classes we have not gotten yet. All right, let's speed it up. You guys are fine. All right, we got so many options. What if I made Go McStabbenheim and the Assassin Moon Knight? I feel like that would be insane. But I'm going to go ahead and play it safe. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to get Iron Whisper and Havar. We're going to do a big Healy guy. Okay. Now, what can you do? When hit, gain ultimate gauge. You have an aura that allies receive more healing and buffs last longer. Heal an ally and remove all negative status effects. Buffs all allies within the aura range. Heal all allies for 50% max HP. Overheal converts into a shield. Increase all ally stats and render them invulnerable briefly. Okay. We'll put you right up front. You can lead the charge. Wasn't as exciting, but I think I don't know enough about that bishop. Okay, there's a ton of enemies. There's also a build that I'm kind of curious about. If you get a farm, it gives you a ton of extra supply, like a game-breaking amount of supply, and then you get peasants, which I'm feeling like are cheap fodder units. So you could just have a stacked squad of nothing but peasants and just overwhelm the enemies. I think that sounds like fun, too. I want to experiment with that. It's a good amount of build crafting in this game. I'm too stupid to utilize most of it, but, I mean, hey, we're doing good. All right, do we have people synergy? Yeah, we do. Knew I heard the noises. Okay, guys. I'm a little nervous with how many enemies we have on screen. I'm a little nervous. If we can get some ultimates to pop off, that'd be great. I mean, your health is all capped out, though. And if I were to look at you, your defense is 12.4K. Oh, no, that's your dexterity. Your defense is 20.1K. And you also have super speed. I think they have so much defense because we've gotten so many defense ups. So the healing is great, but they're not even losing enough health to need to be healed. Do I want another mender? Sure, why not? Join up, my friend. Plate armor. Give me more defense. More defense. Okay. I can loop. Difficulty goes up by 50%. Or I can go against the final boss. Let's see. Lightning spell. We still don't have any freaking refreshes. All right, give me you. Give me you. We'll take this lightning spell. All right, boss. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. I feel like we should be able to do this. We don't have a ton of DPS. Someone has a synergy, I think. I think I heard it. But I don't know where to click. I don't know where to begin. Yeah, we're barely making a dent because we have no damage. But we're staying alive. This is on 3 times speed. Okay, here he is. The Endbringer. Click the warning to weaken the attack. Oh, interesting. Got it. I did not realize that the first time through. I'm also fairly certain when you popped out, you had 8 million health. Where'd that HP go, man? No, please. Stop moving the camera. I'm trying to protect you guys right now. It's okay. I'm great at rhythm games. It's like I'm playing Osu. Primal Spirit. We're not really getting any Ascension experience anymore. And I don't have to worry about those attacks, so now we just gotta let my guys do their thing. Uppercut combo, nice. Anvil drop hero, the ultimates. They were just too afraid of the boss. They were waiting for him to leave. Wait, is he healing? I don't know if we have the DPS to kill him. How is he healing so much? There we go. Get the ults. Get the ults. So many level ups. I mean, naturally, what level are you? 279. So if we stay here long enough and keep killing the ads, I feel like my squad will just outpace them anyway and win. I miss collecting money, though. All right, first boss is down. I got your Ascension, my friend. Next boss, we got some skirmishers. Shamans. For the Legion. These guys, there's 3 of them, and they have even more health than the last boss. I wonder if they're scaling with our overall level. But guys, if you think you can beat this game just by stacking defense and heals, then this is what you're in for. This is what you're in for. Imagine if I put this on the normal speed. Yeah, let's speed it up. Oh, wait, what? Was that on normal? I'm pretty sure we had the 3 arrows, though. It might have been a visual bug. I thought it was going kind of slow. This is way faster, way faster. Go Freezy! What? How'd you go down, man? That's not great. That ice shield's too good. I could have put invulnerable on him. I didn't even realize. All right, Joe, time to lock in, peel your eyes back, and just stare at everyone's health bar. Man, we lost another OG. All right, I don't care what's happening on the right side of the screen. I'm just going to watch you guys' health, and if someone's health gets low, I'm going to give you invulnerability. He must have just been really unlucky. There you go. You're a mender. Next boss. Divine Intervention. It's good for us. Two Divine Interventions, I guess. 3 Divine Interventions. Can we get a 4th Divine Intervention? Anyone want to pitch in? Anyone want to pitch in for another one? Uppercut combo. Well, you had the better Divine Intervention. I have too many of you guys. I have too many clerics. Oh, no, my Smith. I can't even tell. They're dying throughout dozens of Divine Interventions. There's another one. Claim the booty. We are so close to having another Ascension. All right, who is up on the chopping block? It is time. Go McStabbenheim. Moon Knight. My 2 strongest units combine into one. You're dexterity hero. You're also dexterity. Okay. Will this ruin the run for us? Who knows? But I did it. You look so stupid. Let me see. Shadow Blade Hand. Always attacks the same enemy. Each strike gains stacking stats until that enemy dies. Automatically dodges the first attack since the last action taken. Strike 1 enemy. Higher bonus from passive ability. Perform ability twice. Improved crit chance and damage. Strike a line of foes. Extra benefit from stacking passive ability. Charge action gauge 10 times faster and double dexterity briefly. All right, you're my DPS. Yeah, because I wasn't really sure if it was the right call to just not do Ascensions because synergies are a little bit stronger. But I still think it's a waste not to. I still don't know enough. We're still learning a lot about this game. How's everyone's health looking? It's looking good. I don't think anyone's about to die. I got so many heals going off right now. Boss is taking a ton of damage because of all the marks. Good divine intervention. Let's clear it. I don't think there's another boss after this. There might be. There might be. There is. Okay, the Great Worm. He's worming around. He's level 730. Okay. You're twice our level. For the Legion. Divine intervention. Dude, your ultimate is so lackluster compared to everybody else. I can do a critical hit, and if I kill someone, I get 50 gold. That's amazing. All right, Great Worm's going down. Once the mark stacks, raise Wormlord. What the hell? You just summoned another boss before you... It didn't matter. Didn't matter. He's right there. Awkward. Oh, no. I was not ready. I was not ready. I was not ready. Who did I lose? All right, I cannot focus on anything on the right side. Hold! All right, the Wormlord's dead. We're through the worst of it. He's almost dead. Come on, guys. Never mind. What? Just don't stop healing. Can we get a divine intervention in here? Nice. Thank you. I'd love to see it. Yeah, claim the bounty. Get a crit on that boss. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage. Yes! How did you lose more than 1 million health in one hit? I think all the marks, man, and then someone crit. Get out of here. We have defeated the Endbringer in adventure mode. Go Freezy, I'm sorry. Gohjangles. You both did great. You both did great. Moon Knight was 7.9 million. 14.9 Comic Stavenheim. Holy crap. You guys did work. You guys did work. 19.4 million. Yeah, it was a good call. It was a good call to combine them together. We did it! We have beaten adventure mode. That was pretty tough. We got a ton of skill points. So now we can unlock some nodes out of the millions and millions of nodes you can get in this game, with the main goal of eventually coming back and trying battle mode, because battle mode has all these different stages, all these different modifiers, and so you really have to get meta progression to be able to stand a chance. This is also endless, right? So it's all about creating the best synergy and seeing how far you can go. But that is it for adventure mode, guys. This was Legionbound. We came back in, we conquered. This was a ton of fun. If you guys enjoyed this game, hit that like button. Give me a comment down below. And if y'all have watched me this far and have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, because that supports me way more than you know. Legionbound is going to be out, I want to say on the 27th of April, so a couple of days, you guys will be able to get your hands on the game. So, yeah, enjoy. Until next time, everybody.